Hi, guys. I wanted to go over with you some of our expectations again. This time, let's focus on being responsible in all areas of the school. We've talked about responsibility when it comes to a theme in a book, but it can be a theme for your whole time you're at school. Remember that being responsible in all areas of the school is really important. So, there's many ways to show that you're being responsible at school, and here's just a few of them. Being on time, prepared and on task, taking care of your materials like your Chromebook or the things in your toolbox or the supplies we have at school, treating others the way you want to be treated, doing your best in all areas, just not just the things that you're good at, but doing your best even when it's hard, keeping the campus clean, not having gum or candy at school, and taking your hats and hoods off when you're indoors. Here's some positive examples of what being responsible looks like. Making sure all your trash is picked up, inside and outside. Leaving your gum or toys or electronics or phones at home, or if you absolutely have to have them at school, leaving them at the bottom of your backpack in your cubby. Having your homework ready to turn in each day. Taking out your materials when the teacher asks you to do it. Returning your library books on time and in the same condition you found them. And only going to the office for business and with permission, not just going because you want a break from the playground or your classroom. Now, what does it look like when we're not being responsible? Well, people aren't being responsible when they ignore the staff when they're told to put the playground equipment away, or to stop playing the tetherball, or to freeze when the bell rings. Tossing library books back and forth to a friend. Finishing your work quickly but sloppily so that you can have more playtime or choice time. That's not being responsible. Keeping your hat on in the cafeteria or in the classroom. Chewing gum in class or candy and then sticking it on a desk or letting it fall on a floor. Think about it. How do these examples negatively impact you or other people in your whole school? To function well, we need everybody to be responsible, and the school depends on you to do your part. That's why we're learning about being responsible all over. It's important for you to know how to do your part, and you need to learn about responsibility in order to do it. And when you're responsible, you help the school run smoothly and successfully. So here's why you should care about responsibility. School is the place where you practice how you're going to act in life, who you'll become as an adult. Building a strong foundation of responsibility now will help you be successful in life later. Think about this. If you are a boss someday, would you want your employees to behave responsibly? Let's work through some scenarios and see if you've been paying attention and have a good idea about what responsible behavior is like. Here's the first one. When you arrive at school, you notice the trash can has been dumped over and some other students are going through the garbage. What should you do? Now, the most important part is think about why you should do it. Not just talking to the students about how it's not safe to dig through the garbage, but what should you do about the trash can that's been dumped over and the trash that's laying about? And think about why you should do it. Here's another scenario. You're going to be writing in a daily journal, and your teacher asks you to have your pencil and paper out each day after lunch. Your pencil tip is broken, though. What should you do? And why should you do it? Okay. So, what happens when you're responsible at school? Well, you become much more successful as a student, and your parents and your teachers and your staff are proud of you, and you probably feel proud of yourself too. You're on time and prepared for class, so you don't ever have to make excuses about why something didn't happen. Other students are going to look at that and they're going to be able to trust you and they'll respect you. If you can show responsibility, it shows that you care about yourself and your school and everyone in it. And school becomes a wonderful place to be in. Okay, that's the end of our discussion. And I will talk to you about this a little more next time.